Ah,
Yeah. So, Swamiji, today our topic is overthinking. So, this was a concern for many of us. There are many occasions in day-to-day life where somebody has said something to us, or we did some mistake, or there is some guilt with some incidents, or some sin has happened, and then people are stuck with that loop of overthinking and this guilt, and why me, this type of question. So this has been a very big problem, and it reduces the as we see in offices and even in home, the overall performance of the candidate decreases. They become depressed, and sometimes they may end up with suicide. So this is a very challenging situation of overthinking. So how to break this loop, and what is the cause, and what is the remedy? Over to you, Swamiji.
okay. Overthinking. Overthinking means repetition of thinking. That is called overthinking. You are not able to stop, go on thinking, repetition, repetition. You see, when we want to memorize something, we go on repeating, reading, repeating, so that firmly inserted in our mind, memorized with repetition. Impression will be strong, firmly rooted in our mind. So, whatever you want to repeat over, over, repetition, it firmly impressed in the mind. So, in case we increase our pain by repetition of negative thoughts, such things go on thinking, thinking, and increasing your pain, stress, anxiety, and ultimately overall performance decreased. As you told, ultimately they commit suicide, finish their life because by repetition they have multiplied their pain. That as you found and as you see, that this is natural. The more you repeat overthinking, you will be loser. Your mind will be totally disturbed, and ultimately you will be loser. That is the result. But why you repeat? Overthink. As you told, that we are overthinking, repeating such thoughts, negativity of the life. Somebody abused me, why he failed me, why that person behaved like that. This negative side, these are called negativity. We are expert or master in repetition, thinking, overthinking, anxieties of negative. Why? Why? Why it has happened? Why he behaves me? Why I have not got the chance? Why I failed? Like this go on. So anxieties, overthinking, repetition of thought only in the negative, not in the positive. You have so many qualities. The person has so many qualities, but there is no repetition. Repetition only in the negativity, not in the positivity. So many things are positive, we succeed in one item, one stage. But that you are not going to repeating these thoughts. Once comes into over. You are not overthinking. So overthinking means it is negative of the life, or my personal life, or from outer external world abuses you, what do you call, insult you, curse you. So that is the phenomenon of overthinking, repetition. So this kind of repetition only for the negativity. There is no positive thing is there. So let us analyze this. One thing, I should think again and again the positive side. I should think again and again the positive side of the particular persons who insulted you, misbehaved you, and you are not able to forget it. You are not able to stop it, overthinking and repetition of things. Let us analyze. That particular person's misbehaved me before all. That is the incident. You are not responsible. That person is responsible. That is true. But if you think that person's misbehaved to me, and what I do, I spoil my happiness, I spoil my peace, I spoil my tranquility of the mind. Is it acceptable? Is it wise decision? Is it right decision? That other misbehave because he does not know the manner. Maybe he is mentally sick. Maybe he is mentally disturbed. But because of the of his insulting to me, I spoil my peace of the mind. It leads to anxiety, tension, stress, and overthinking. Is it wise decision? So mind should be alert. Why? Why I will overthinking? I will repeat again and again that particular thoughts. If mind is alert, mind should say, this, he abuses me or insulted me. That is his way. That is his behavior. I cannot change it. Because of the behavior, I have changed me because I invited pain. I spoil my peace, tranquility of the mind. So alert mind is required to whether we accept it or throw it. Wise people never accept it, they throw it. Why will smear with the body? Just like a mud fish. We are smearing mud in our body and spoiling our peace of the mind, tranquility of the mind, equilibrium of the mind. Who is responsible? Because I smear, I accepted their negativity, mud. He has thrown mud. I insulted. I have accepted this mud and smear my all body, and I totally disturb. If I throw it out, how? If you are alert, I let him throw mud to me. It is his nature, his behavior. He is sick, he is ill. That is why I will be sick. That is why I will be more disturbed. Is it right? Is it wise decision? So you have to, alert mind is required to think I should throw it or it will finish me. That particular mud which is thrown, that means using bad words, abuse words. If I do not able to throw it out, it will kill you. It will spoil your life, hamper your life, business. You sick, you ill. Why he has told me? Why he is through this abuse? Why? You become mad. That is over. That is that you are weak. You are weak to struggle in the life. You are weak to face the problem in the life. So mind should be alert. Throw them out. You should not touch it, smear it. That mud what is thrown by other people before all. Another thing, he throw this mud, abuses you and pass away. For that, why I will be suffer? I will suffer because your weakness of the mind. Your mind is not mature. Your mind is not trained. Your mind is slave. Slave means mind is controlling you. He has thrown the mud. So mind has taken and controlling the you and affect your body. If you are strong, then mind is your slave. So this overthinking is very bad on your life, and that shows the weakness of the mind. You have no strength of the mind. Strength of the mind will come, as I told and explained, by repetition of holy thoughts, pure thoughts. Then mind will be strong, and you have able to tackle the situation, face the life. Whoever, wherever somebody insult you, nothing will happen to you. The bad behavior spoiled our peace of the mind. If we try to see good qualities in the person, then overthinking will be stopped. So it is not wise decision. This overthinking actually aggravate your pain. It impressed, very strong and strongly more impressed, you will be more painful. As I giving the examples of the memorizing of any para, reading, impression will be strong, you will not never forget it, and you doing examination you can bring. So similarly, thinking, repetition, after 1 day, 7 days, that thought is come. Because you are responsible, make this particular weak thoughts so powerful by repetition, overthinking, anxiety, tension that make so powerful you not able to sleep. Blood pressure goes high. So this is the bad side of overthinking. You have to remember always that anyhow you have to stop it, otherwise you are victimized by the insultation or insulting of others because of your machinery, because if the mind is not strong, foolishly you are going repeating and increasing your pain, and you are lost. So alertness of the mind is most important to overcome this overthinking or repetition of thinking. So they say, if you have an alert mind, then mind, if you do not have the alert mind, mind enslaves you. If you do not have a alert mind, conscious mind, that mind will enslaves you, enslaves you. If you are alert, then mind is slave to you. So alert mind, alertness is most important in the life. Success, any success in the life, alert mind is required. And for a living healthy body and healthy mind, alert mind is most important. So these are the few points I noted, what I explained. Now you can ask the question.
Yeah. Thank you, Swamiji. Uh, you have wonderfully explained how to handle the situation. But as we are thinking and we are discussing, there are multiple causes why we are overthinking, and one of the cause can be regret. Suppose we have done some mistake and we are not able to forgive our own self. Some regret is there. ऐसा मेरे हाथ से गलती से हो गया, अभी क्या करें, something like that. So that also pushes mind into overthinking. There is no insult as such, but we ourselves find ourselves responsible for the, and we are not able to come out of that loop. So how to deal with this situation, Swamiji?
No. If you have alert mind, immediately go and apologize. Everything will be finished. So you should not so much ego that by mistake I have done it. How can I face? How can I regret that particular person? It is not a wise decision. It is not a action of a wise faith. You should do gladly. I realize it. That is my mistake. I should go apologize it. Then mind become cool, calm. Your peace will not be disturbed then. Because you are concealing. Your mind is telling I should apologize or regret it. But another mind says, how can he say it before all? I have so ego. So there is the conflict between you in inside, and your peace is lost, mood is lost. So simple, go and apologize.
Yes.
Express, that is my mistake, please apologize. Then you see immediately there is peace of the mind. Whenever in the life there is quarrel or fight, if you think you are wrong, afterwards you realize it, and he is correct. Due to that, there is a fight was there. So you should go and apologize it, finish the matter from your inside, so that you can get the peace of the mind. I think you got the answer.
Yes, Swamiji. Thank you. Anyone having any other question? We can take one or two questions.
Yes, Pradhan Maharaj, this is Akhil. Maharaj, you have very beautifully elaborated the point, and we have got this solution. But still, one small question comes to my mind: that what is the cause of this repetition, which causes the overthinking? Can you please explain on this part so that we can have an
Cause of the repetition Your ego is strong. I am somebody. I am somebody. I am somebody. Why? He insult me before all. Ego, or I am a better person, somebody. That has come. If you become the nobody, I am along with others. Others people are fighting and they also using the words, they forget it. Because your ego, I am somebody, you are not able to forget and forgive. Because your ego is stopping it to forget and forgive. So that is repetition. Ego is such. You think you are so important person and a very great person, not great, big person. How he misbehaved before me. This thought coming again and again because your mind set is that I am a big person, then the persons who have insulted me. I think this is the cause. The reputation coming.
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes.
Swamiji, there is another aspect to this is when we have death of our loved ones. Most commonly, the thought is, if I would have been there, I would have saved my parents, my wife, my children, something like that. This sort of a guilt-like thing because of love and attachment, or so. If I would have been there, then this would not have happened. But because I was in other city, so my father died, so my mother died, something like that, and that guilt continues. So, how to stop this overthinking? This aspect of
No, no,
overthinking.
no, no. That is different issue. That is a love between father and mothers and children. Any other city is there or any place is there, you feel bad. He is not near to him. So this is not a the overthinking and overthought. It is not coming once in a life. It comes due to attachment, to love between father and mother. Here also, that is a completely different thing. But here also, because of the attachment of the body, I am a big person. Because of that attachment, the idea, this ego, repetition coming. But you cannot compare with the overthinking or what is anxiety a little bit due to death of your close relatives. That is once in a while happen, gone.
Yeah, thank you, Swamiji. I think no, yeah. Any question?
Yeah, I have another question. Maharaj, what happens that in our day-to-day activities when we are at work or sometimes in family, we are not able to realize how our thinking pattern is going high. But when we sitting on meditation, we realize it. And the same way, other people are there who are not in practice, spiritual practice. They never realize it even how their thinking pattern is so high. They are very accustomed to it. So how to look into that scenario?
Yeah, sorry to bother in between. We have Ravindra also. So Ravindra can also ask question, and because we have less time, Swamiji can answer both. So Ravindra,
Yeah. Pranam Swamiji. So Swamiji,
Yes.
that sometimes means people are friendly towards us, and suddenly they change the behavior. And I keep on thinking, what I have done wrong that such a behavior change in behavior is there. That I keep on thinking.
So other people going on changing, that is not the concern for your improvement. Other people may change, do anything. Let them change, let them go ahead. It should not harm you. That is the question. Overthinking means negativity of the life. Other people are okay. Other people they change the behavior. What is to you? That is their behavior, their liking. You cannot stop them. you could avoid it. You have the power so that your peace will not be disturbed. That is my earlier also I told you that is our own property, peace of the mind. It is our own property. Anyhow, you have to maintain it.
Mhm.
So what other people are doing, let them do. You should not bother for that.
Okay.
And what Akila is telling that same answer that you should think, I should maintain peace of the mind, and if necessary, I should avoid, ignore them. That power will come with alert minds and through spiritual practice. Other people, whether they are doing or not, it is not concern. You are not concerned at all. We concern with ourselves to maintain spiritual health, to maintain a good mind, quality of the mind, and to become a better human beings and contentment life, peaceful life. That is our concern. For that, first thing is necessary, very, very alert mind, maturity. It will come or it will more embedded by spiritual practice. Okay.
Thank you, Maharaj. Yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank
Very
you.
much.